Okay, so we have to determine the thermal energy in kilocalories needed to convert 15 kilograms of ice at negative 10 degrees Celsius into steam at 150 degrees Celsius. Assume no losses in mass. So we have the following data. Given natin, meron tayong mass. Mass of ice, which is equal to 15 kilogram mass. And then, initially, meron tayong temperature. Gagawin ko na lang T sub O. T sub O, which is negative 10 degrees Celsius. And then this ice will be converted into steam at a final temperature of 150 degrees Celsius. Then take note, there is no losses in mass. So required is the thermal energy. That is also the heat in kilocalories. Solve natin. At first, let us try to make a diagram. So supposedly, ito yung ating ice. Yan, ice yan. Temperature is negative 10 degrees Celsius. Then, i-convert natin siya into to ice pa rin, no? Ano lang mangyayari? Mag-iiba yung kanyang temperature. So, dadalhin natin yung temperature niya into its freezing temperature or freezing point. So, that is 0 degrees Celsius. In order to do that, kailangan syempre na magkaroon ng tinatawag na sensible heat. O let's say this is condition 1 and this is condition 2. So we have sensible heat from 1 to 2. So again, sensible heat is the heat needed to change the temperature of a system without changing its phase. Now, once it reaches the freezing point, pwede na tayo magkaroon ng phase change, no? So this ice will be converted into liquid, no? Which is in water form, but still the temperature hindi siya magbabago, no? So still yan ay 0 degrees Celsius ang temperature. Now, for this ice to change its phase without changing its temperature, kailangan natin ng tinatawag na latent heat, no? Let's say latent heat from condition 2 to 3. O, ito yung ating condition 3. So, tandaan natin na from negative 10, ipupunta natin siya sa 150. Next. So, para tumaas ang temperature ni water, again, we need sensible heat. Let's say, sensible heat from 3 to 4, condition 4. Ito yung ating condition 4. So, ano mangyayari sa temperature? So, dadalhin natin yung temperature ng water or i-bring natin yung water into its boiling point. So, we have T sub B of 100 degrees Celsius. No? Assuming natin ito lahat ay 1 atmosphere in pressure. Next. Now, itong water natin, i-convert natin into a gaseous form, no? But still, temperature remains the same. So, 100 degrees Celsius siya. So, kailangan natin ng, again, latent heat, let's say, from condition 4 to 5. Ito yung ating condition 5. So, from water, magiging steam na siya. And finally, since steam na siya, para ma-reach na yung ating temperature required, which is 150 degrees Celsius, kailangan natin again ng sensible heat, let's say from 5 to 6. So to find total thermal energy, so ito ay summation lang ng lahat ng heat na ating kailangan to raise the temperature from -10 to 150 degrees Celsius. So we have Q sensible from 1 to 2 plus Q latent from 2 to 3 plus Q sensible from 3 to 4 plus Q latent from 4 to 5 plus Q sensible from 5 to 6. Okay? Ano yung mga tatandaan natin? So, sabi, wala raw nawala sa mass. So, we recall that yung mass ng ice will be equal to the mass of water. Equal na rin siya sa mass ng ating steam, which is equal to 15 kilogram mass. Okay? Ano pa ang mga dapat natin tandaan? We recall do sa ating lecture that sensible heat is mass times specific heat, let's say at constant pressure, times change in temperature, delta T. No? So, kailangan natin ng CP. Ano ba yung mga CP natin? So, CP for ice is equal to 0.5 ng CP ng water. Take note that the CP of H2O is 4.187 kilojoules per kilogram Kelvin. Pwede rin kilojoules per kilogram degrees Celsius. Pwede rin yan, ha? 4.187 kilojoules per kilogram degrees Celsius. So, equal lang yan kasi change naman yan eh. Next, we have to find the CP of steam. So, that is approximately 0.4454 of CP of water. Okay? And then, for our latent heat, that is mass times the latent heat. So, dalawa yan. So, kung i-convert natin yung solid to liquid or ice to water, kailangan natin, and vice versa, kailangan natin yung tinatawag na latent heat of fusion. And then, let's say this is for condition 2 to 3, no? Also, kung i-convert naman natin yung water to steam, let's say condition 4 to 5, and vice versa, so kailangan naman natin yung latent heat of vaporization, no? So, ano ba naalala natin sa mga value na yan? Okay? So, yung value natin, we have latent heat of fusion. We have approximately 300, no? 34 kilojoules per kilogram. Or, yan ay equal sa, let's say, 80, no? Kilocalories per kilogram since kilocalories yung requirement. And then we have latent heat of vaporization of 2,257 kilojoules per kilogram or approximately what? This is 539 kilocalories per kilogram. Mabalik tayo. Sa ice naman, ay sa water, CP ng water, this is approximately equal to what? 1.0 in kilocalories, 1.0 kilocalories kilogram degrees Celsius. So, yan yung mga gagamitin natin sa pagsusolve. So, ano mangyayari dito? So, we have Q, which is equal to what? M ng ice, sensible tayo. So, 1 to 2. Nagpalit ng temperature, so MCP delta T. Mass ng ice, CP ng ice times delta T from 1 to 2. Plus, we have latent heat from 2 to 3. Nagpalit naman ng phase. So, we have mass of ice times, this is 2 to 3. So, ang gagamitin natin is latent heat of fusion. Plus, sensible naman uli, from 3 to 4, we have mass of water na times CP ng water times delta T from 3 to 4. And then, magkakaroon ulit tayo ng phase change. We have let's say mass ng water times what? Latent heat of vaporization. And lastly, magkakaroon ulit ng delta T. So, sensible heat yan. So, we have mass of steam times Cp ng steam times delta T from 5 to 6. Again, ang sabi natin, equal lang lahat yan. So, pwede kong palitan lahat. Pwede ko itong palitan ng mass of ice, ito rin, at ito, since equal lahat naman sila. So, Q is equal to Mi times ano ang Cp of ice natin? Ito. Cp ng ice is 0.5 Cp ng water times ano ang delta T from 1 to 2 natin. Final minus initial. So in this case, we have T sub F minus T sub O. Okay? Plus mass ng ice, HFI, plus 3 to 4, we have mass ng water, Cp ng water, times delta T natin. Final minus initial, we have yung boiling point minus yung ating freezing point. Okay? Plus mass ng water, latent heat of vaporization, plus what? Mass ng steam. Cp ng steam is 0.4454. Cp ng water times what? Final temperature T minus initial temperature T sub B sa condition 5 to 6. Okay? So, finally, we have Q is equal to mass of ice times 0.5 of Cp ng water. Then we have T sub F, no? Minus T sub O, tama? Plus mass ng ice, latent heat of fusion, plus, gawin ko na lang mass of ice din, yung mass ng water. Mass of ice, Cp ng water, times T sub B minus T sub F, plus mass ng ice, latent heat of vaporization, plus mass ng ice, times 0.4454, Cp ng water, times T minus T sub B. Common factor natin is mass ng ice. So we have mass of ice times 0.5 Cp ng water Tf minus T sub O plus HFI plus Cp ng water Tb minus T sub F plus H sub Fg plus 0.4454 Cp of water times T minus T sub B. So, anong ginawa ko? Pinactor out ko lang ito, no? Para hindi ko na paulit-ulit isulat. So, Q is equal to mass of ice, that is 15. No? 15 kilogram mass. 15 kilogram mass times 0.5. Sipon ng water is 1.0 kilocalories per kilogram degree Celsius times T sub F is 0 minus negative 10, yung ating initial temperature, plus HFI. Ang gagamitin natin is 80 kilo calories per kilogram plus Cp ng water is 1.0 kilocalories per kilogram degree Celsius times 100 boiling point minus freezing point 0 plus HFG of 539. Latent heat of vaporization plus 0.4454. Cp of water is 1 kilocalories per kilogram degree Celsius times 150 minus 100. Okay. So, ang unit nitong lahat ng nasa bracket is what? Kilocalories per kilogram mass. Tama? Bakit? O, itong part na to, kilocalories yan. Kilocalories per kilogram mass, degree Celsius. Ito, unit ito is degree Celsius. So, cancel out. Ang unit nito, kilocalories per kilogram mass. Ito, kilocalories per kilogram mass degree Celsius times. Unit ito is degree Celsius. So, cancel na rin ito. Ito, kilocalories per kilogram mass. Then ito, kilocalories per kilogram mass degree Celsius. Then unit nito is degrees Celsius. So, cancel na rin ito. So, overall, ang unit na lang nito is in kilocalories per kilogram mass. Okay? So, cancel ito. Ayan. Then, punch natin sa calculator. We have 15 plus or times 0.5. Okay. So, we have 0.5 times 1. Okay, so punch natin sa calculator. We have Q is equal to 11194.05 kilocalories. At ito po ang sagot, or this is the heat needed to convert the ice from -10 into steam or to steam at 150 degrees Celsius.